Mama slow? Is Mama slow? I think this bucket has a hole in it. Sorry. Is everybody hungry? Tinker's hungry. Oh, Poppy. Did you get up your nose? I am really late. It's like 10:30. Not been feeling great this morning. We were kind of taking it slow and pretty tired. We slept in and then just tea and coffee and hung out for a little while this morning. So they're all like, think they're starved because I've been getting out here at like 6:45. Good morning. Yes, hello, Chubby Cat. Hello, Chubby Cat. How's the floof? Do you need dog food? All right, let's get you guys fed and then we'll go feed the loud goats. We're gonna work on the goat backyard fence today so we can move the girls back out in the back, give their pasture a break. Decided since Jeremy's still working from home a couple of days, I can put them out back and he can make sure they're not escaping and have water and stuff while I'm at work. They're all just like walking back and forth, back and forth. Where is she gonna feed it? Good morning, kitties. We got shadow an appointment this week for September 1st. They asked me to wait until the kittens were 16 weeks old and to call back and get another appointment. But I'm really excited. I'm back outside to roam. Okay, let's get the giraffe fed. We've had kind of an interesting week with lots of animals escaping. Hilarious after the fact, but not funny when it happened. So first, Gobbles broke into the pig pen and got stuck. Was very unhappy about that. Then the next morning, she tried to do the same thing, but only managed to let the pigs and the goats out. So like I'm getting ready to go to work, come outside, and like Toonie was all the way down the chute. It was crazy. Buddies, Mom needs to turn your bowl back over. How are ya? It was very funny because I could not find Petunia initially. I kept calling her like Toonie, 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 pig, 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 pig. Couldn't get her. Didn't know where she went. Finally, I hear her like oinking, coming up the chute, coming down the chute, coming right across the pasture, and she scared all the cows and they almost ran me over. That same day, fixed everything, made sure the hot wire was working, tied the fence closed, went to work, and Jeremy texted me like 2 hours later saying that Gobbles had gotten out and was up at the porch. And in the process of getting her back in, Pork Chop got stuck, his head stuck in the fence, let Toonie and Link out, got stuck by his tooth, and Jeremy had to cut him out. It's kind of a wild day. Good morning. Good morning, Momos. Is it time for breakfast? To come out this way now because we had to tie the gate closed after all of our adventuring. The weather was really pretty all week, very fall-like, and of course now it's hot today and humid because we have things to do. That's always how it works. So a friend of ours, Kyle, he gave us these extra panels that we're using, but he had a little bit of issue with the mower or brush hog, so we're gonna trim this spot off with our bolt cutters real quick before we set it all up. Okay, so what we did here was layer the fence around the T-post instead of all in front of it, so that this can act as a man gate and we can just untwist this hand twisted one and walk through. When we originally designed this pin, it was just here in the center, and so it wasn't a huge deal, but then when we added to include the front, we were having to walk out our door and all the way around over here, and it just wasn't good. I am giving up my garden for the year. This is actually the hardest part of our entire yard to mow. So it'll be easier to let the goats kind of get in here, clean all of this up, eat it all down, have a huge spot. We didn't have enough panels to build the cross section and make 2 separate paddocks. And we could have taken these down, but what we kind of decided was this kind of enables us to just move these 2 panels back up here and cut the garden off, have the same exact pin. So we'll be able to get them back out here this afternoon as soon as we get this last gate. Jeremy's digging down a little bit. It's our gutter was the problem. To lay this gutter pipe down so that the bottom will just pull over. Our air conditioning went out last night. That's why the shop vac is out here. And there are random towels on my porch. My brother-in-law came over last night before he went to go have dinner with friends and helped Jeremy fix it. We're very thankful for that because it was a little bit toasty. Well, I think they're happy. Took them a minute to figure this out. They actually like all were lined up with their heads stuck through the fence, which was hysterical. Yes, Padme, somebody must be in heat. We're a bit wound up over here. They really haven't messed with the plants. The grass is so good in here. They'd rather have these weeds and the grass. This one just wants head rubs. What's your problem? These fellows are stinky. They seem happy. Over here eating things. More to eat. It'll be good to get them off their front pasture for a few days. Everything's just, you know, goats. Like one strange sound and everybody's gonna die. Hopefully they're gonna enjoy themselves. need to hiss at the dog. Did you go find your goat friends today? Yeah. The cows haven't come up for dinner, so I guess we'll milk, see if they'll come up. They were where they weren't supposed to be today. The girls enjoyed being out in the backyard. Duke decided he needed to be in there and see what they were doing, and then of course he made moving them back like impossible because he's got to be in the middle of everything. Those dogs. That was probably the most uneventful milking we've had in like a week. I am gonna wean those babies here pretty soon. So we will have everybody back in the rotation, and that'll make it a little bit easier. It's just been rough with trying to teach Pixie and Nani not to come in. Because like right now, all I have is my milkers. Like they all came because it's time to be milked. So in a couple of days, all that'll be worked out and just makes it easier. Waffles is so sweet. He's so sweet. You would have made a good pet. Maybe too friendly for a buck. I don't understand why people say dam raised babies are not friendly. Because they are. And I find bottle babies to be a bit obnoxious. I'm so sweet. I'm so sweet. Night night, buddies. Night night. They're still out there working on the driveway. I'll walk over there in a second and show you kind of how it ended up for the day. The cows still didn't come out for dinner. Well, I guess they just don't want any. They scraped the ground today and got the layout for the driveway measured and put in, and they took all the extra dirt and put up close to our house to hopefully help with our drainage. And that also helped kind of clean up most of what was left of the flower beds. And he trimmed the tree up and that tree. It's gonna be nice. He's out just working on getting the last bit of the dirt leveled out so that whenever the brother-in-law has time to bring the gravel, that it'll be ready for him to just start laying it down. It's really amazing that, I mean, we have a skid steer and that helped, but it really hasn't taken a lot to get this stuff done. And just a little bit of trash to clean up. And then we'll start on fencing. I hope you guys liked today's video. If you did, make sure to give us a thumbs up, hit that notification bell ring. I hope you guys liked today's video. If you did, make sure to hit that thumbs up button, hit the Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure to give us a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and we'll see you guys in the next video.